All right, welcome back. We're talking today about reviewing for the water and climate target quiz number one. Remember, this is what is the difference between weather and climate. We talked in class about a couple of quotes that I want to revisit here. So climate tells you what clothes to buy, but weather tells you what clothes to wear. And the next quote was climate is what you should expect, but weather is what you actually get. So let's take a look at what those actually mean. In both quotes, the first part saying that knowing the climate of an area tells you what you should expect from that area. So if you're talking about deserts, you know that typically during the day they're hot, at night they're cold. If you're talking about places like Seattle, for instance, if you've ever heard a lot about Seattle, Washington, it rains a lot throughout the year. So that would be their actual climate. The second part is telling you that weather, on the other hand, doesn't necessarily follow the exact patterns of climate. So I gave the example in class the other day. It's the day that it snowed recently. So in spring in Michigan, I know that I should have shorts and a t-shirt. However, today it's snowing, so I know that I have to wear pants and a winter coat. So that's showing a difference between weather and climate. In spring, should be warm. It wasn't that day. So that was weather. Next thing we need to talk about is that weather is the condition of Earth's atmosphere at a particular time and place. Think about what you see when you look out your window. It's raining. We can talk about the fact that the temperature outside is this many degrees. We can compare today versus yesterday or sometime last week. And again, think about what you hear on the TV station when you're tuned into the Weather Channel. They are talking about weather that's going on right now around the country, not about climate that is going on around the world. Climate, on the other hand, refers to average year after year conditions of temperature, precipitation, winds, and clouds in the area. So this is talking about long-term historical data. For instance, we might talk about how much snow an area typically gets during the winter. We might talk about, again, what deserts are like throughout the country or throughout the world. So again, climate typically is many, many decades of data up to centuries of data. And this is what you should expect to happen at any given season more rather than a day or a week. So again, we're talking long-term here. So in summary, weather is the day-to-day activities outside your window, short periods of time when people stand around and talk about the weather. They talk about things that are happening to them now. Climate, on the other hand, is long-term comparison of weather in a particular area. And again, they talk typically about long-term trends of temperature and precipitation, not about what's happening right now. There are a couple of questions here. What I'd like you to do is go ahead and read each question and then decide whether it is weather or climate. How'd you do? First one, nighttime low is expected to be -5 degrees Celsius. That would be weather because we're talking about the actual weather right now. So we're expecting it to be tonight, -5 degrees Celsius. Number two, averaging 200 inches of snow. That's climate. Again, that's long-term data. This is what usually happens. Number three, again, climate. I know that winters in Michigan are typically cold, so I know I'm going to need a warm jacket for winter. That's based off of past historical data. And number four, I need to wear a sweater and long pants today. I know looking out the window or at the Weather Channel that it's going to be cold today, therefore I need to wear warmer clothes. It's not based off of past historical data, it's just looking at today's weather. This is what I need. Well, I hope this has helped you. Feel free to talk to me about retaking the test, or if you're just using this to study for a quiz or a test in the future, good luck on that.